Howdy folks, welcome back to Drinking with the Dwarves. Boy, I got a new job and I can think of nothing better to celebrate with than a couple of episodes of Drinking with the Dwarves. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, boy. It's been a while since I played, so I was doing a bit of a review. We have suffered pretty heavily from circumstances. Fighting over the Blood River Valley has been desperate as the vampires have been just washing up against us over and over and over again. So we've been going back and forth with them quite a bit. And hopefully soon we can start to actually turn this around on them. That would be really good for us, I think. So I was kind of casing around. We desperately need to rebuild Black Crag, Iron Rock, and Karaks. This entire place was ours at once. And now it's all ruins, and it could be contributing to our income, especially Black Crag with the gold mine. We gotta get over there. We gotta. So, let's look at this. We do not have a lot of funds on our hand, and I don't want to leave this place undefended. We've got Grumbindle over here, and he's got his army of just amazing dwarves. But we can't. As soon as I leave to go and build these places, it's going to decimate his armies, and we're not going to be able to fully. It's just going to take a while to do that, and we're not going to be able to protect anything over here because way over here our High King is in Grom Peak. And we're not able to do too much on this front over here. And the vampires are all in the mountains and everything. It's a nightmare. Grudge Thorgrim does have a decent army. I mean, all these Longbeards, they can get some work done. Let's not lie about that. They can get some work done. So he might need to move up here and maybe conquer some forward territory and hold it while we continue trying to build up down here in Mount Goonbad. If we could get Mount Goonbad off its feet, we're really going to be doing good. And it's on its way to level 3, which means we're going to have a level 3 walls and a level 3 garrison. And it's going to be a lot tougher to bust into. I mean, because it's Dwarfy territory, isn't it? We're working on that public order. We just kind of have to. Over here, what is this? The College of Pyrotechnics. It just sits in the mountains. We could just tunnel right through them, so they're not really anything worth worrying about. And then here in Karak, we're just dealing with just all sorts of nonsense. But hopefully in a couple more turns, we're going to be able to move on to level 5, which should give us access to... Gotta click on the button first. The Throne Hall of the High King. The public order faction-wide, tax rate faction-wide, and just the public order for its own area is going to prove to be absolutely necessary. So we got to do something about these places. You can see all the chaos corruption. It's a nightmare, and Karak Azul might come and start building up there, and we wouldn't want that at all. So... And I don't think I want to confederate them just yet because they're doing their own thing, fighting off the bloody hands. And I kind of would rather have them doing that than us having to do that. So over here we do have some vampires, and I'm a little bit concerned that we might want to go jump on them right now. Because it would crush their entire army, but we do have this really annoying rebel army accumulating right outside Barakvar, and they would take it as soon as we stepped away, which would be quite annoying. Quite annoying. So we do have those things to think of. One thing I was considering is maybe just grabbing a lord here and using him by himself to bring back the Black Crag, which might be a bit of expensive, and we wouldn't have any upkeep for a few turns. And so I don't even know if it'll work, honestly. I have no idea if it's going to work. I don't know how much it's actually going to cost to found it. But I guess it only costs 313, so we'll find out in like 2 turns what it's going to actually cost. So we will miss out on quite a bit of upkeep. But It won't be the end of the world if we can't do it. But I really want to get Black Crag on its feet again. And there's no enemies in the area to take advantage of it, I think. Unless there's beastmen hiding nearby and I'm just not aware because we haven't played in a little while, so there is that to think about. I don't like these vampires down there because as soon as we leave, they're just going to be all over us. I think what we're going to do is crush these rebels. Oh, with the... We started this campaign so long ago that not even Tomb Kings are in it, but I'm wondering if it's possible that the auto-resolve is broken in its current form. We might end up losing all our gold cannons if we auto-resolve this, so... Let's just get in there, we'll just fast forward and it'll be over. Here we are. Oh man, I already am. I'm happy I'm starting to record this. I love Drinking with the Dwarfs. It's fun. It's a very successful series in my opinion. It's got a niche following. Whoever's watching it still has probably... I noticed the dwarves themselves have just a very loyal fan base, and I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool. Let's just set up like this. That should... yeah, fine. Whatever. We're gonna hammer them to little bits. Fast forward cannons. Unloose. Boom. We're hitting them. I'm just gonna fast forward this. I want to get to kind of, you know, the more exciting battles. This is just a piece of cake. We're fighting a small rebel stack. The Coilers are nailing them. The cannons are nailing all these guys. Let's go forward with the infantry, everyone. Let's group up, lock, and charge. Kill them all. Sure. Kill them all. No problem. Cannons are shooting, rocks everywhere, all that. Yep. It's only going to take another second here before it's over. Let's get behind with everyone. Let's get Gromandel in there with the... What is this? Entrenchment? That's not important. But Gromandel needs to get in there. Come on, Gromandel, get him. There we go. Now they're dead. The rebels are over. Let's get out of here. There it is. A piece of cake. Oh, we don't have all the cool Warhammer II abilities, do we? I guess we'll just execute the captives.
You know who I am.
Let's just go finish him off. Another little bit. There it is. We got some gold for crushing them, and now we can go to Barrack Fire and hole up. Very good. I think we'll start with the gate. It's tempting to upgrade Karaks, but with the vampires so close, I'm not sure I actually want to do that.
By the king's command.
This must be part of a mission. Kill Norska, have 3 slayers in the army. Move a character to here. Okay, yep, let's continue that thing on the path. Snorri Iron, bro, what are you? You're a random rudesmith out here. What the heck are you doing out here? Huh. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He must have run a quest for us, so let's just have him run back. We're gonna ignore Karaks for now. I think I want to try getting a hero. Let's just pick this guy. And we're gonna go over there and try and build up the Black Crag with whatever money we have left over. We're just gonna try it and see what happens. Let's try the diplomacy. We haven't looked at it in a little while. Karak Hearn.
Honor to your ancestors.
They're buddies with the... Ooh, okay, let's,
I suppose.
Sure. Looks good. I don't know if I want to confederate with them when they only have one place. It's just going to make it so we have to defend something that we can't defend.
No reason for it.
Ready.
Clan Angrund over there.
Step forth. True
Yeah,
friend
let's
of the
set up with
Angrund
them.
clan. Yes.
Very good. What about Bretonia?
You come as supplicant.
By my lady.
Not
no.
quite. But I guess we're at least improving with them by fighting the vampires. That works. The Empire really likes us. That's good. Alright. Let's just leave it at that and get this campaign started. Okay. Iron Angrund already has something to say. Military alliance. Just like that, huh? He distrusts dwarfs. He's at war with Talea. I don't really think we need a military alliance with them. Let's just... The non-aggression pact is fine. It's fine.
Dwarf.
The border princes, they also want a military alliance. Boy, they really like us. You know, they inhabit territory that we're not exactly interested in at this time. Strength wings 24. That's a tough call. It's a tough call, but we are trading with them. They're actually getting us money. They're going to offer us 300 gold. What if we ask them to fight the vampires with us? Yeah, I didn't think so. We've got a mine dispute or +10 with Greybeard's prospectors. They're like way down here, I believe, like even further. So let's just get the mining money. It's not like we really have any mines right now.
Armed and ready.
Let's use the underway to get to Black Crag. Next turn, we're gonna try it. It better work. I really hope it does. I'd really like to buy some walls or something like that, but I think we need to save every penny we can to get Black Crag off its feet as soon as possible. Oh, our Master Engineer is ready. Oh, Master Engineer is amazing. I'm just now remembering. Missile damage. Oh, that's for himself, isn't it? Yeah. So that's not too important, but... Ammunition for the artillery and all missile infantry or triangulation. Let's take a point of triangulation. I should also be working on mobility, but you know, all in time. Master Engineer, one of the best heroes for sure, without a doubt. Do we move on Matorka and kill those vampires? I think so. I think so, because that'll just be one less threat over here, and then we can actually get moving somewhere else. Now, up here we've got vampires moving in. Grom Peak only has just extra troops. It does not have a wall, and we have multiple vampire stacks moving in.
Throw bearers. Let's march.
I mean, then again, this is a pretty excellent army. I would like to get some warriors of Dragonfire Pass in here so we can fight like, what do you call it there? Crypt Horrors with them, because we do the fire damage, but maybe not. Yeah, these, they're on the way. I don't want to spend that kind of money. Oh, it's Isabella too. Well, if it's Isabella, you know what? I wouldn't mind trying to fight her, because if we win, then Thorgrim's going to get regeneration. Fighting Isabella is just a good thing almost entirely. So, I think we're going to let that play out up there. Win or lose. If we lose, our upkeep will recover. As much as I hate to say that, but, you know. The cold hard facts matter in legendary mode. I think we're going to do this over here. We should go and kill Matorka, because there's a full stack there and there's no other vampires in sight. So let's take advantage of it now. Hello! Wow, what is up with that balance of power? Well, it is a horde of skeleton spearmen. That would be really easy to kill. Let's auto it. Nice, it worked out. It's too easy to kill. Let's loot and occupy for that cash. Or do we just want to... No, let's loot and occupy so that the vampires don't get it back. Great, we could really use that money. And I think we're just gonna leave it for a rebellion to retake it, because I don't care enough about building that up when we don't control Akendorf in the first place. I think we're ready to move on already. I think so. Let's do it. And here it is. Isabella's moving in with, holy crap, look at all these Graveguard. All silver metal and everything. This is not a joke. But if we can beat Isabella with... oh, this is going to be a tough fight, I think. It's going to be a tough fight. But if we can beat her, we're going to have regeneration, and it's going to make Thorgrim here even tougher than he already is. And he's a pretty tough guy, even though he's only level 9 right now. Let's do it! We have quite a complement, and quite a bit of experience ourselves. Boy, I really hope we can beat Isabella here, because it's going to make Thorgrim pretty great. I like all the abilities you get from killing enemy lords. Some of them are really trash, but some of them are so good as well. Look at all these quarrelers we have. That is a lot of quarrelers. Let's just set them up over here. Let's get the grudge thrower. Get all of that on guard mode. Thorgrim over here. A big wall of Longbeards. Let's take a look at these guys. I love Longbeards. They're such a great medium tier infantry for a campaign. They hold the line like nobody's business. They seriously do. And I think they're what? They're immune to all psychology too, so fear and terror, just no problem. Amazing. They are truly dwarves that are just angry. And it works for us. We'll keep these guys in reserve and dispatch them to handle whatever flanks might happen.
It is a reckoning.
Let's try it like that instead. And I think we're ready here. Let's do it. It's gonna get crazy. These Graveguard are no joke. But with massed quarreler fire, it could be something else. Skeleton warriors, skeleton spearmen. Luckily, Isabella's army is in march stance. That's gonna be quite an advantage for us. What do we got? Our grudge throwers hurling grudges at the enemy. Yes. Good hits over there. Oh, hold on a second. I have my banners on from something I was doing. I don't really like the banners. How do I turn them off again? Banners. Is it graphics? How do I remember I turned them off somehow. It's in here somewhere. Projectile trails, tooltips, marker scale. No, there's something. Game settings. No, that's what I just was. Controls. Damn it, it's somewhere. Maybe it's not in this menu. This is what happens when you drink with the dwarves. You can't do basic things. Oh, of course. I know what it is. You have to hold space and go to unit banners unchecked. There it is. Now we've got our... It's easier to see when there's not those enormous banners in the way. Here they come. Crypt ghouls, skeletal spearmen, all on the horizon here. It's no problem for our longbeards, so we're just gonna let it go. No problem at all. Longbeards are ready to receive these ghouls. Some of them are eager to jump ahead of the fray and start killing as often as they can. Look at him over there, working him over. Oh, we lost one. He lost his arm. We're actually taking casualties. That's not good. Can we grudge throw on these? Those are spearmen, but who cares? So far, so good. Nothing particularly scary going on. Let's have our great weapons get into place over there. And some miners as well. Come on, miners, go! Look at the candles on their helmets and everything. Amazing. It's a lot of Black Knights. Can't say I like it. Okay, these Graveguard are in range. It's time to start hitting them with the catapult. This Necromancer is eating up Quarrels like it was his job. And now he's dead. What an unheroic ending for him. It's not heroic whatsoever. But he had it coming. Let's not pretend he didn't. We'll have some Dwarf Warriors protect over here. And some miners protect right here. The Longbeards are going to have a breather. Let's fast forward as they close in on us. Here they come. Black Knights riding in on the warriors with the great weapons. Oh man. Miners, let's get on the flank here. Let's get these Longbeards behind him as well. Let's see if we can trap them in. We've got them trapped. Fully surrounded by the Longbeards and the Dwarf Warriors. These Black Knights cannot get away now. They cannot get away. They have to finish it. These Fellbats, who really cares? They're not a big deal. So we've got our... Oh, yep, they all died just like that. Now they're getting ready to come in, but it looks like they're having trouble dodging our grudge thrower. That's fine. How are we doing in here? They're trying to get away as best they can. Our great weapons are making them pay for every single step of the way. They didn't take as much damage as I hoped, but, you know. Let's get the Dwarf Warriors over there behind these Black Knights and rally up over here. Oh, are they coming back for us? Let's just get in. Let's just stay on top of them all. Yep. Let's quarrel the crap out of those crypt horrors. Oh, they're not going to be able to close range. No way. They're taking way too many bolts. They're like permanently stun locked by all the bolts they're taking. Look at that. They're just shaking and quivering, then they're all falling over dead. That's it. They have been annihilated. That's amazing. Coilers are so great. The ammo is starting to look like a situation though, and we haven't even started the battle. We haven't even started the battle yet. Let's stay on top of these Black Knights though. We gotta keep them busy. Gotta keep them busy. Let's get our other dwarfies over here. Grudge thrower, keep throwing stuff over there. Yep, rocks are heading out. Ooh, bonk. There's another one going in. Not quite hitting. It's a pretty green crew though. The Quarrelers are loosing as much as they can into their ranks. It's helping. It's helping, but it's slow. How are we doing over here? The Black Knights, we are pushing them back as much as we possibly can. Even our brave miners are just, they're trying. But they're untrained for a battle this scale. But I guess it's probably Thorgrim Grudgebear's, you know, acumen that is bringing them all together. Or maybe his tough-minded beardiness, something like that maybe. These Longbeards should have absolutely no problem killing all those skeletal spearmen. Zombies are arriving. And Graveguard, of course, are coming into the ranks. Our Grudge Thor has run out of ammunition. It's run out of ammo. Isabella von Karstein is taking way more bolts than she would like. She can't handle it, and she goes down hard. She goes down hard. All the Black Knights have been handled. It's time to get everyone else together. Let's get over here and get ready. These great axes are receiving the charge of these skeletal spearmen. Wow, look how cool they look. Vampires! Awesome faction. Graveguard are moving in over here just against these poor miners. They're gonna have some trouble with it. They are absolutely gonna have some trouble with it. Let's get these miners in behind them. And these Longbeards over here. Coilers are doing the best they can. Let's get Thorgrim into the mess now. It's time. It's time. Let's debuff them and move in. Miners, get behind them. Well, we have them in a compromising position with all our miners. That's great. These Longbeards are hoofing it as best they can, but we're starting to get tired. The Coilers are just dealing so much damage. Let's get our Longbeards out here on the flanks. All right, Longbeards, time to get in there. Oh, it's time for a grudging. It's time for a grudging. Everything's starting to totally explode and dissolve. That's it. The battle is over. Isabella did not bring her best. Isabella didn't quite bring her best, and we walked right through that mission. But, you know, this is Thorgrim we're talking about. Let's get out and see the numbers. Well, they're all dead. We got some gold out of it, too. That's great. And an obsidian lodestone. I think that's just magic resist, so not too exciting. But Thorgrim's level 10. That's great. Level 20, he's stealing our technology. That's annoying. Yeah, magic resist. Hey, we got some money for defeating an army over there. But it looks like we're already looking at another rebellion over here. Hey, look at that. Thorgrim now has regeneration. Oh, man. I like fighting Isabella. I really do. Let's get back to Barrack Var with Gromendel. It's tough to keep these places in order, isn't it? Alright, now with Morgus Furrowbrow, can we get into Black Crag? 2,500.
What?
Oh. Yes. Yes. The public order is a situation, though.
Master of Runecraft.
It's actually something I didn't consider. I mean, look at how awful the corruption is over here. It's really bad. Up here, Thorgrim is level 10.
His axe thirsts.
Lord's Army, ammunition, missile damage. This is new stuff. I don't think I've seen this before. Advanced forging. Obdurate. Yeah, I've seen that before. Grudge against vampire counts and stuff. Ooh, it would be nice to take that considering where he is. +5 melee attack against vampire counts for the whole army. Let's wait on that. Let's take Rally right now because I want to take Grimnir's Heirs, which is going to be +6 melee attack and melee defense for everyone. So I think I would rather have that first, and then we'll get the other one.
Send me to vengeance.
Let's go kill these guys. Just get them out of here. Yep.
Move the throne.
No more of that nonsense.
The High King acts.
Now do we make a move for Zufbar? That's the big question.
Throne bearers, let's march.
I think we'll sit in Grom Peak a while longer until Mount Goonbad is ready to stand on its feet. Mount Goonbad is priority. It's going to give us so much money when we get it just a little bit higher in city level. We've got money to invest over here. Varenka Hills, I think we're going to go ahead and get a watch room. And then Dok Karaz, let's go ahead and upgrade that sucker.
Who calls me?
And public order is such a... The corruption is really, really, really getting to us. Really getting to us. Snorri, can we start maybe leveling you up a bit? Let's start taking those specialist points for that discount. Matorka, we're just gonna let you rebel and whatever happens with that. Maybe the border princes will colonize instead. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. And I think we're just gonna move on with this campaign. The Black Crag is finally on its feet. Finally on its feet, but it's in a bad way right now.
Lord of Clan Borglin.
It's in a bad way. All right, let's move on. Well, they're having trouble stealing our technology. I'm happy about that. And now we have large-scale shell production, upkeep reduction for the artillery. That's nice. And then, of course, the ammo, which is probably what I was really going for. 30% missile resistance for artillery. That's amazing. That's pretty good, too. I kind of want to start working on... the... I think we have enough military research for now. Let's go for the scrutinized guild leaders so we can work on autonomy of the holds and then the public order. That's what I really want, is some public order bonuses here, because it's a nightmare.
Onward.
There we go. Win 2 battles against greenskins. Okay. I'm sure we can arrange that at some point. We're about to have another rebellion, though. That's how crazy it is over here. Faction -2. Oh, because we're... Yeah. That's just another reason why we really need some public order. Black Crag is going to have a rebellion in a second.
Rune Lord.
Let's get over to the Iron Rock and get ready to build that up as well. I want to build up as many of these as we can so the corruption no longer has that +4 and we can start bringing it down, because right now Gromandel is stuck trying to just regulate this province. This has been a difficult campaign, probably no thanks to drinking while I'm doing it, but you know, I take what I can get. Mount Goonbad is finally level 3. We can save up for the Bright Stone Mine, which is so nice. It's so nice. And we get iron breakers. Or we could just take a gold mine right now. I think we'll take the gold mine right now. It won't give as much, but I'd rather start getting income sooner than waiting for it. Because this is going to make a big A big difference as soon as it hits. Very big difference. We could really use every penny right now. Now the orcs, they actually they razed Akendorf to the ground. It's tempting to move in there with Grombendel, but then we're just going to be stuck defending that again. We can move in and kill these orcs because it would give us a step closer to the Cloak of Valea. But we're seriously about to hit a rebellion in a turn. In fact, why don't we just step outside the city and get a rebellion next turn so we can just get it out of the way? We're gonna ignore this and just we'll let it burn down. It doesn't matter. All this is what matters right now. We have to consolidate.
Retake the realms.
Thorgrim. Would be nice to have a cannon or two in your army, but that's expensive for the global. Mount Goonbad is pretty defensible right now. Pretty defensible. Moving in on Zufbar. We can actually do that, I think.
Good.
It would be a tough fight.
Thirsts.
I'm not actually sure we could do that. If they sally out into the field, I think we can handle it. If they sally out into the field. But it would be nice to park in Zufbar because I think they would probably really prefer attacking there. Let's get closer.
Mate of vengeance.
It's only -1 in Grom Peak. And the corruption is going down over time. Let's look at the Book of Grudges here. We need to raid Essen. Oh, like that's ever gonna happen. Defeat someone over there. Assassinate someone from the Bloody Hands or assassinate someone from Von Karstein. Ugh. I really don't like the Book of Grudges on Legendary. It can be extremely difficult to ever recover. But, you know, we're going to try. Let's move on.
Talk then, but I make no oath for the surety of your
The
life.
vampire counts, they want peace. I think we're going to take it so we can more focus on Von Karstein. Eventually Manfred will come around and betray us, but let's do it. Another rebellion, just what we wanted. And I guess we get paid for it, so why not, really? Why not?
I'm here now.
Let's go get him.
Zoe, forward.
Should be easy, right? Oh, good. Nothing crazy happened.
I am the White Dwarf.
And we get some treasury out of it. Our Master Engineer is level 6. The ballistics calibration. Oh, that's so good. Oh, interesting. Reload time reduction for towers in siege battles. I've never seen that before. That's pretty godly. This is pretty great. That's pretty great as well. Let's start working on that increased mobility. It's going to be just really, really nice.
Armed and ready.
Let's settle the Iron Rock 2500 again.
Yes.
Probably worth it. We're level 2. Ability, Rune of Hearth and Home. Everyone around immune to psychology. Oof. Wow. 44% damage resistance. That's pretty legit. Anvil of Doom. Let's just take a root marcher with him for now. Black Crag, let's continue moving it along. It's gonna have a rebellion like really, really soon. Oh, it would be nice to have a refectory, wouldn't it? Let's get a barley field and a gold mine. I want to get that growth because this whole province is running way far behind. Gromendel. How are we going to hold Black Crag against a rebellion? Let's see, in 3 turns, 2, 4, 6, it's gonna have a rebellion before we could even get a level 2 city. But on the other hand, I mean, Barakvar is not under threat at this time.
I'm here.
So maybe we'll start getting Gromendel over that way to crush the rebellion like the minute it comes up, and then we'll come back to fight the rebellion over here. I mean, this is rebellion central, it seems. Thorgrim, can we go down here and scout?
Let's go.
Looks pretty good to me. But we don't have enough to damage the walls. That's fine. Let's just go and siege it. Wow. Are you serious? What's with all the silver medals in the garrison? Let's build some siege towers and just siege it.
Yes.
We'll keep an eye on things with our Ruined Lord, and we'll run away if we have to. Taking some risks here, but it's about time we took some risks to make things happen for us, because we're just really far behind in this campaign. We're really far behind, but that is just the way it's going. The Warhammer II dwarf campaign is so much more difficult than the Warhammer 1 version. Yeah, this has been quite a challenge, I think, and I like it. Moving on.
I am such a plan and hold.
Okay. Even what in the world is going on? Even the hero has 2 silver medals. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like they also upgraded their garrison. It didn't used to have the grave guard with great weapons, but I think we're going to try it anyway because screw it, let's do it. Oh yes, it is time for a grudging today. They have wronged us indeed, and we're here to fix it. Look at our tiny little dwarven army. We're going to try it. We're gonna try it, because we are angry. These Vargeists are gonna be a bit of a nightmare. Let's kind of angle our quarrelers. So it's gonna be all about the quarrelers and the shield wall on this one. Oh man, let's get some of our longbeards around the side here. Let's get guard mode on our quarrelers and try and close in with those Vargeists a little bit. Is it gonna work? Sounds like we're lending some fire over there. Yep, we're nailing them. Oh, we're nailing them. All those little quarrels are tickling them pretty bad. A lot of them are going down. One or two more volleys. That should be enough. Let's turn around and start hitting those crypt horrors. Let's have one unit of Longbeards guard the flank over here. Let's get... Yep, let's close in. Let's make sure we are completely covered. Thorgrim, get behind the lines here. Crypt horrors are taking massive damage from the Quarrelers. And these Vargheists are just permanently crumbling. They're going to die eventually. Here they come. Here they come. The shield wall is ready. Oh, yep. They're here fighting us. Those crypt horrors are pretty much dead. Let's organize the Quarrelers. The bats get on Thorgrim. Let's fight them off. Let's debuff those Graveguard if we can. Rally. Oh, they're gonna be annoying. Let's start filling those Graveguard over there with as many quarrels as we possibly can. Here they come. They are all around us. They are all around us. Let's get Thorgrim in there. No, let's get Thorgrim into the thick of it over here. We're gonna need him and his tankiness. He's got some pretty good items, I believe. Let's get in there. All right, Longbeards, get over to the side there. Let's start moving our Quarrelers this way. It's gonna make a big difference. In fact, these Longbeards go kill the Fellbats. We gotta do something about these Fellbats. They're so annoying. All right, Thorgrim is in there. He's in the fight. We're holding them off. We're just holding them off as best we can. Come on, Quarrelers. Move it. Move it, move it, move it. The Longbeards have got your backs covered. Come on, boys. Get moving. As soon as we get behind them, it's going to be devastating. But until then, we're in some trouble. These ones especially, they're fighting against the great weapons. And that is not a good thing. Let's stay good and rallied. Okay, the Quarrelers are here. Time to give it to these Graveguard. Oh yeah, point blank range in the back. It's hurting, but it's hurting not as much as I had hoped. It's definitely due to the armor. Come on, let's get these Longbeards over here to intercept. Well, or intercept in a way that a dwarf can intercept anyway. Let's get the Quarrelers over here. Stay on the move. We'll get them on those Fellbats. Oh, this is a nasty fight. It's a nasty fight. I'm worried about these Longbeards. There's nothing we can do to help them right now. We're just locked into it. Come on, Longbeards, stay on top of it. We're at half ammo with the Quarrelers, so they must be in absolutely perfect position. These Longbeards are having trouble catching these damn Fellbats. That's just what they do. But I think we're here now. Oh, yep. Now let's start pouring in all these Quarrelers. Yes. Oh, yes. Not a single one of those Quarrels is missing its target. Not a single one. Zombies, Graveguard, Ghouls. They are all taking just overwhelming fire. Bolts are flying in at every angle. Who is that? Look at that guy. He's like an Empire captain turned zombie. Oh, and he's down too, just like the rest. The Quarrels are really, really, really hammering it home. Let's get over here, get around the side with our Longbeards. The Quarrelers, they're doing their job and they're doing it so well. Let's continue hitting those great weapons. Let's use our Crown of Command over there and reduce their melee defense and attack. We have to outlast them if we can. Yes, we've just annihilated a bunch of them. Quarrelers, let's get hoofing it again.
There is no greater authority.
Thorgrim over here, he's reading all the grudges. They may be immortal, but our grudges are immortal too. We never forget. He's doing his job over here. He's doing his job. Alright, Quarrelers, let's start laying on that fire pretty thick on those great weapons.
Longbeards.
These Longbeards are here to save the day. Yep. Doing some pretty great damage in there. Let's get in behind these great weapons. Led by the Thane, charging in there. Hello, we're here now. The Dwarves have saved them. Let's get these Longbeards out of here now. We have to save the unit if we can. Just in time. Saved by their brethren. The battle is over. The battle is over. Yeah, there it is. Let's surround that enemy. Everyone, just get in there. Let's just fast forward it here. They're all dead. Great. Maybe we've taken Zufbar. Maybe so. Well, we saved the unit of Longbeards. That is amazing. Zufbar may in fact be ours. It is! Oh, it's... Let's just occupy it. There's probably stuff intact that we want. Karak Azul wants to trade. I can think of nothing better. Let's do it. Yep, here's that Empire Rebellion in Matorka. Let's just let it happen. Wow, a lot happened that turn, didn't it? Well, I definitely don't want a shameful display, so let's just do the diplomatic relations. Alright then. Black Crag is about to have some problems. We're having some problems all up here as well. Boy, this is a tough game. It's not letting us get away with anything, is it? Not with anything.
Master of runecraft.
Let's tunnel our way to Karag Drone. We're going to rebuild that sucker too.
Right. You know who I am. I'll see it done.
Oh,
An arch.
I don't think we take attrition when we're tunneling along, so let's just do that. Yeah.
Need it.
We got to get to Black Crag soon. But you could tell the corruption's already falling because we're taking down the idols in these ruined settlements. But it's just an issue. We might end up losing something over here again. Should be a little bit annoying.
The High King.
Thorgrim, level 11. That means we could start taking Grimnir's heirs. Lovely. And our Longbeards are putting themselves back together. We have a barracks here. Honestly, I think I'll leave it here. Then again, the Iron Mine would be nice. I think we'll just go for the gate. And then once we replenish,
Let's march.
we'll make a move on Oakenhammer and start bringing this place under our control. This is just a gnarly campaign so far. We're fighting for every inch, and our public order is absolute trash. Absolute trash. Can we get over here?
No.
At least Karak 8 Peaks is like well under control. Well under control. But the rest of this stuff is a nightmare.
Arcane winds under control.
Snorri Ironbrow. Let's just keep an eye on things. Yep, we've got Vlad putting an army together over here. Oh, Vlad is one tough bastard, too. One tough bastard. We'll have to keep an eye on all that.
Ready?
No, we're gonna tear this barracks down and build a refectory in its place for public order. Because of all that corruption, it's just nasty. Boy, this is a tough campaign. It's a tough campaign. Let's move on. Oh, it's time to do another Grombendel thing. Research, upkeep. Grombendel's province. I think we're just gonna keep going with that research and stuff. That's just, it's too amazing. Look at that, holy crap. Oh, I think it's actually working this time. For a while there, it seemed like it was bugged out, but I think it's working now. It's definitely working. Yeah, our upkeep is fine. Whoa, man. 20% upkeep has really made a huge difference for Grombendel. I'm pretty sure. Let's go hang out near the Black Crag because that rebellion is coming right now. And Morgus, Furrow, something. Let's go to Karaks and put that together. Boom.
What do you want?
And now let's give him the boot. Our income is up even more. We'll rebuild that sucker. Yep, and now the chaos corruption is going to be plummeting in favor of everything else. Can we do Venerate the Ancestors here to help it along? Over in Berikvar, we might end up losing Berikvar to a rebellion. That would be so annoying, but what can you do?
It is time.
Snorri, he's keeping an eye on things, but there's not much we can do. Thorgrim, each turn that passes, I'm more confident that he's going to be able to hold Zufbar.
No.
Although Vlad's getting up there in the levels, I don't like that at all. Can we give something besides the Crown of Command? Dwarves do not need Crown of Command. Potion of Toughness. Now there's something. Let's give him that instead. Gleaming, what can we do instead of the Gleaming Pendant? Not a whole lot. Alright, fine. We're looking at a rebellion over in Mount Gunbad. And there's nothing we can do about it. The gold mine has catapulted us. I think Mount Gunbad and Black Crag. No, we haven't even gotten the gold mine in Black Crag. That's how much we needed these gold mines. You could just see our upkeep just suddenly spike. Can we get a hero over here then instead? Karak Kadrin? Oh, we're a little far away from that, aren't we? 5 turns. Well, we'll have to see how it goes. But it would suck to have to abandon Zufbar after all this that we went through to take it. We can also tear down the... That's 20... I mean, that's literally doubling our growth, though. If we tear that down, we're going to just grind to a halt. We might have to just leave Zufbar to its own devices.
Send Inmate of vengeance.
We gotta get to Mount Goonbad.
Throw bearers.
It's not worth... of course, when we get here, it's fine again. Well, we did the best we could. We'll have to just bounce back and forth, probably trying to take it. But I don't want to let Mount Goonbad fall to a rebellion. I do not want that to happen. Let's go down here and instead do some investing. Iron Rock. Let's continue moving that along with... See, the Iron Mine gives us some pretty good stuff. I think what I'll let it do is get to level 3 and then we'll build a refectory first thing straight away. That's going to really help. So that should kind of settle things out over there. Multiple rebellions incoming right now. I'm not happy about it. Not happy at all. And Dok Karaz, can we build a watch room? No, we cannot. Moving on. Yep, that full stack moves in on Zufbar. We can't defend it. They raise it. All right. Crush the uprising in Barakvar. The Wood Elves are growing. And now we're scrutinizing the guild leaders. Iron Rock. Oh my god, it's just nightmare after nightmare after nightmare. Wow, Black Crag gets 2 slots. I wasn't quite expecting 2 slots. Let's get a gate and let's get a refectory. Let's repair Iron Rock. Oh, it's going to take a whole other 3 turns. That's super annoying. Alright, Gromandul, you know what to do. Kill these stupid Chaos Warriors. Get them out of here.
On my way.
We're still at -5.
How can I help?
Two turns we'll have +5 though, but it's the military crackdown that's giving us a ton. Seems like a no-brainer to upgrade the gold mine. Man, we need... man, can you believe we got a slight damage to our outpost, which would have finished? We would have had 2 refectories on the way, which would have done wonders for this region. But naturally, of course, it didn't come down that way. Does this guy have... He's got a little bit of public order spreading. Can we give him anything that helps? Breweries and gem cutters... No.
The dwarfs need me.
I think clearly we need to go back to... We're going to be just bouncing back and forth with Gromandul. It's the only thing we can do, I think. Dok Karaz, let's get a watchtower.
It's time.
And I think Throny will just sit here and do his public order to kind of help things along. Let's do autonomy of the holds. We're almost towards the public order bonuses, which we need it so bad. It's the one thing holding us back from being able to actually get out of our cities and start conquering is these just incessant rebellions. Karak it's getting there though. That is a big deal, but we're still many turns away from seeing results. Let's park Thorgrim's butt here in Grom Peak. That's all we could do. And we're really close to be able to get Grom Peak to level 3 so we can get some walls. And then it's going to be Mount Goonbad the rest of the way. Oh, good old Snorri. How about you just practice? Settlement doesn't have walls. Of course it doesn't. Can we get over here? We can wound someone. 18%. Yeah, that's... There we go. 52%. Boom. Let's pick up another level of specialist. And I think that's it with this turn. We're going to take a short break. I got to refill my drink after all. And we will return in just a second. Okay, let us continue. Huh. Things are looking up, I'd say. Things are looking up, but we're going to have to do a little bit more juggling. The death pass is on the rise again, and we're going to be scooping in tons of cash with that and clearing out all this corruption that's been getting in our way and consolidating. You can see on the map, there's a big old hunk of blue again. It's good. It's good. It's good, but things are tough.
Take the realms.
With Thorgrim, we don't have the money, but I kind of want to expand his army a little bit more with, like, something. But he's managing up here. I mean, let's give it to him. He's got it locked down. If we could get some walls in Grom Peak, it's going to be tough for them to get past the city here. Yeah. Okay. And I think we're moving to lock down these Barakvar rebels. We don't want that. We don't want it at all. So I think we're just going to move on here. Why don't we check our diplomacy really quick and see if there's any more trade we could do. Bretonia.
King Luke, I am King Leon Never.
Not quite doing the best with them. But yeah, we grew as a great power because we resettled the Death Pass. So it's going to be even tougher to... How many provinces does he have? He's got 8 settlements. 8 whole settlements.
I am King Leon Kor.
We got nothing we can give him, but it would be nice to trade with him. It would be very nice if we could swing that. I don't know why we can't trade with the Empire. Do they not have... Oh, they don't have Altdorf. They only have 1 settlement? They're just in the mountains? Oh, the Empire's pretty much gone. Pretty much gone. That's just so typical. So typical. Moving on. Okay. Hey, someone's going after old Snorri over there. But I think, let's see, he's level 6 and we're level 3. I might actually let him just continue doing that. Maybe we can get up to Blessed. Maybe. Maybe. Let's just keep hitting Drakenhof. Critical failure. Well, we get to go home. No longer under threat, I suppose. Ay, ay, ay. Karak drone, let's upgrade that. I think we'll wait until that gets to level 2 as well, and then we'll build just 2 refectories. I just want all the public order here so that we can just grow this place in peace.
It is time. Big on.
Let's just go marching straight at these guys.
Believe it.
Who cares? And Barakvar, oh, I don't want to put the money into it, only to have these rebels just
Take me for a
sack it next turn. So let's just wait one more turn.
by the king's command.
We're going to leave our Thane here because he's the only guy keeping it from just going into full-scale rebellion right off the bat. Valea's Sorrow is ready for an upgrade. Let's do it. Why not? And is that it with this turn already?
Insolence.
They've rebuilt Zufbar. But okay, well, fine. Moving on. Oh, good. Barakvar hasn't moved on Barakvar. Vlad moved in and tried to ambush outside Grand Peak, but we're just waiting for you. Come at us, bro. Come at us. That's all you can do. Mount Goonbad's ready for an upgrade. It'd probably be good to invest in that gold mine. Oof, those gates are expensive. Let's leave it for now. Because I think I want to upgrade the Barakvar down here. Boom, it's done. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
Who calls me?
Our master engineer is level 7. Let's go for that increased mobility one more time. It's too amazing.
Hey, brother, I'll do it.
Let's go kill these damn rebels. All those miners. Oh, there's just tons of trash. Can we... Oh, we actually lost quarrelers. Well, it saved us a lot of time, but at the same time, it was a little bit brutal on us. Well, alright.
Moving out. I'm here.
Ay, ay, ay. It just happens, doesn't it? Let's go to Karaks and see if we can globally recruit those quarrelers back. Ah, it's expensive. It's expensive. And it takes 2 whole turns. God. Auto-resolve, though. Auto-resolve. Auto-resolve. Alright, well, I think we'll just deal with it.
How can I help?
Would be nice to have Thunderers, though. Although, I don't know, it's... In Warhammer 1, you were able to do, like, pike and shot formations, and it was very effective, but Warhammer 2, they changed the mechanics a little bit to make it, like, well, totally broken, if I have to be honest. But I don't know if they fixed it. It would be nice to get some Thunderers to try it out, though. I think we'll just deal with it and wait till we... Oh, the hunting camp does give us a little bit of growth over here, but it is expensive. I think we'll just invest somewhere else, except over here. We're not going to do it over there because reasons. Instead, I don't... Well, it would be a little bit more growth, but I don't think that's worth the money either. So... maybe we will upgrade the fur over here. It will give us more growth, and it will give us more trade goods, so that'll be nice. These will give us more money as well. Baragdawa's bag is in a pretty safe spot, I think. So let's upgrade that too. And... Throny, just keep this under control. The refectory has helped, but it hasn't helped enough. But that... we're so close to having Black Crag just permanently under our control. Let's keep at it. Vlad von Karstein, angry that we murdered his girlfriend, marches on Grand Peak himself with a pretty crappy army, honestly. Pretty crappy. Let's get to the field and we'll probably just play it on fast mode and get it over with. Okay, so it's worth mentioning that I have the advanced AI mod enabled now from my High Elf campaign. So it could be that they're going to start building better armies as we progress here, but we'll see. They might end up building some better armies, and that would be pretty nice, honestly. So we'll see if they do that. Okay, let's go. Fast forward. Sort of like protect ourselves a little bit here. Yep. Just rain them with bolts and all that stuff. I just want this to be a pretty quick battle. Because it's a way worse army than Isabella's. When it's all corpse carts, it's just such a joke. Such a joke. Let's get in there and fight. Let's, where is he? Let's debuff Vlad there. Start fight Vlad exactly. Rally. Let's fight these, whatever they are. Let's organize, get in there, kill that stuff. I mean, it's just not a scary army, so I'm pretty sure you're more interested in seeing the more epic battles, and this is just an army of corpse carts as usual. Yep, all the corpse carts are dead. Won't be long until Vlad just melts. Let's hit him with the hammer again. Drink our potion. Alright, everyone, get him. Get Vlad. Chase him off the field. Come on, Vlad, just go away. Just go away, you're all alone. You're not gonna win. Yeah, he's the only one still around. Man, he is holding out. He is holding out, but we're regenerating too. Look at that, we are regenerating, and now he's gone. Great. Battle's over, that's it. Yeah. Thorgrim's putting together quite an elite cadre of very talented dwarves. Let's just kill them all. Tough choice. I think we'll put a wrong put right. Death Pass is about to have another rebellion. Let's get another refectory going over here. And probably a watch room. We're waiting on Karak drone. We're going to get yet another refectory. Because I'm just tired of it. Tired of it. We're level 12 over here. Let's get spread public order, another level of it. Because apparently we need it. And it was enough. It was enough to prevent rebellion here for one more turn. But it's still not going to change anything, of course. But it helped. Thorgrim up in Grom Peak. Let's take that next level of Grimnir's heirs. Boom. Now these Longbeards are even stronger. Way stronger. It's going to make it pretty tough on old Vlad over here. Let's get over here and just kill the rest of him. Back to Grom Peak. We're level 13 now. That's pretty nice. I mean, actually, all of this is pretty nice. Advanced foraging. I think we're going to take the grudge against the vampire counts right now, though, because that is almost exclusively what he's going to be doing for the foreseeable future. And Grand Peak is ready for level 3. Let's do it. I think we'll probably build another granary here just to get Mount Goonbad up to level 4 and 5 even sooner, because the growth is just awful. Public order is actually looking pretty solid over here. So let's get Gromendel huffing it back to fight that next rebellion. Oh, now there isn't going to be one, of course. Of course. Naturally, no rebellion now that we're moving home. We're going to save up the money because next turn... In fact, let's go to the construction cost. That'll help. Because next turn we're going to have to fork out a lot of extra money, I think. Moving on. The Armor of Skaldor own the entirety of 4 provinces, which I guess we're doing. We're losing that technology, though. It's really slowing us down. Move a character all the way up there. Wow, okay, that's great. The Warhammer 1 quests are like the worst things in the world. They're seriously the worst. Let's spend every penny we have on upgrading Karaks because it's just what we want to do. And now that we have all the growth, let's tear down these farms. And that's all we're going to do there.
I am the white dwarf.
Barrack is looking pretty good, and Karak drone, let's go ahead and get that refectory going. And Karak drone's in a bit of a safe zone, so I think what we're going to do is build probably the timber yard, or I guess the trinket master would be nice. Then again, growth would be good too, to get this place back on its feet. Let's go with the growth. All these refectories, oh, it's gonna help so much.
What's your orders?
Let's keep Throny here for now, and Gromandel can stay the night in Iron Rock.
Umbrindle.
That'll help. But soon the Death Pass is they're gonna be too drunk to know what's going on, and that's gonna be very good for us. Karaks getting up to level 5, which is extremely good news. It's extremely good news, and I can't overstate how extremely the good news is. Let's get that Dwarf Tinker's shop, and I think we're just going to move right on. We're in a holding pattern. We're doing a lot of rebuilding and consolidation. This is, I mean, look at this. We can't get anything over level 2. So, I know this episode has kind of been a little bit slow, but it's going to be fuel for the future. Big fuel. Moving on. The Wood Elves are growing at a pretty good rate. We have got more growth, though, out of our commandments, and that's kind of nice. So let's see what we can invest in Mount Squighorn. Income from trade, all that stuff is faction-wide. That's pretty nice. We're definitely not going to need a refectory here, but I guess Bugman's Rangers aren't the worst thing to have. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Rangers compared to like Thunderers and just basic Quarrelers. Seems like an awful lot of just trouble to go through to have just a quasi-Quarreler unit already. These faction-wide bonuses are pretty nice, though. Pretty nice. We can build a, let's see, building browser. In Karak, if we tear down this barracks, we can build a Slayer Shrine. Might be nice to get Slayers. An airfield, campaign movement range 5% for all armies. That's nice. What would we tear down for that? The guns, the gun forge? But I like the gun forge. We get cannons there, don't we? Yeah. We could tear down the engineer's workshop now that we have our one master engineer. For the airfield. In any case, let's start building the sparring chamber over there. We're gonna build another barracks. Cannons and thunders. You know what? I think we're gonna build the siege workshop. We only need this. I don't really care much for gyrocopters and all that. At least not in our hometown when we could build it in Mount Goonbad and get like super veteran ones. So. Cannons and thunders out of Karak is good enough for me. So let's tear that down. We're gonna tear both of these down and make room for better stuff that we can get in the capital. That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
One rag.
Throny, keep hanging out, buddy. In fact, go this way. These refectories are going to make a really big difference very soon. In fact, we might not need the public order here anymore, and we can switch over to... Yeah, look at that. We doubled the growth in the Empower the Guilds thing. That's going to help things along very nicely. So let's do that. We're going to have 3 whole refectories here. That's plus 15 public order. It seems pretty hard to imagine how that would not work out for us. So let's leave it at that. Barrack Var is going to be level 3 very soon. Things are coming together. Let's do the Oaths of Loyalty. That public order is going to come in handy. We need it all. Grom Peak, let's upgrade the walls in Mount Goonbad because it's worth it. It's so worth it, and move on. Yes, a big legion of orcs moves in out of nowhere and attacks Mount Goon or Dokkaraz. We don't have walls. Savage Orc Boar Boys. Ooh, those are nasty. All these, oh, they have a unit of black orcs. That unit itself could probably kill all our dwarves. Nasty skulkers. They also have a giant. Yeah, there's no way we could kill these. Not with a giant and black orcs. Oh, the border princes, they want a defensive alliance, do they? They're against mostly orcs. Mostly the orcs. They have some territory. Should we ally with the manlings, though? Let's just leave them to their own devices. I think just trade and non-aggression is fine. Well, we lost Dokkaraz, but, you know, it's time to move against the orcs, I think, now that things are looking pretty settled down over here. Let's take that next level of specialist and move to Zufbar to... How does Zufbar not have walls? Oh, they haven't actually upgraded it from the ruined city? Can we just walk in there with Thorgrim and... We'll probably wait to get the drinking hall upgraded, and then we could probably just move out and take it. Let's go keep an eye on it, though. Do some scouting. Barrack Var is done. 5,000 for a wall upgrade, but it does give us longbeards with great weapons, which is amazing, and thunderers, which is also amazing. And we could get a refectory too. Ooh. I think clearly we want the refectory and the walls. Really need some help over there. Gromendel, let's get moving.
I'm here.
Man, with a giant with them, that is nasty. Giants can just go through dwarves like crazy. Barrack Var. I mean, it has a pretty good garrison now. But it could stand to be better. Hopefully they attack Gromendel's army and we can just chew them up. But we'll find out. But it looks like the Death Pass is finally ready to stand on its own feet with all the refectories and the growth that we're going to be getting. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully the beastmen don't come back, but if I recall, we killed them all, so no more problems there. Let's move on. Winds of Magic. Alright, well, that doesn't affect us very much, does it? Barrack Var is moving along. Karak, we're slowly moving here. Let's continue upgrading these things and tear this stuff down. We're probably not going to be recruiting anything here either, so let's just tear it all down. Grand Peak is ready for something. And I think we're going to make it a barley field. And there goes all the money. Now,
I'm here now.
Gromandel, how about we go retake Karaz? It seems to make a lot of sense. They've got a lot of nasty stuff there, but if anyone's going to go take it, it's Gromandel. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust that balance of power, so let's dive in. Alright then. I think we'll start over here. They might come at us because we have the artillery.
Karaks ready.
Let's have Gromandel near the front, the master engineer over here with the cannons. Does he have, like... He doesn't have his aura yet. That's alright. We'll just leave him be. Let's organize this group so that it's like... something like that. That seems legit. The Skulder Guard could be up here, and we can have some coilers here and here because we don't have a lot of them anymore. And a catapult over there. Man, 3 cannons and a catapult. I think it's a little bit on the overkill side. Probably. Let's fast forward. What is that? Rock lava? Oh, it's a rock lobber. Interesting. It's not a lava, is it? Well, alright. Let's get everyone on, yep, guard mode. Here they come. What are these? Trolls? Let's have all the cannons hit that giant. Oh, he's double silver too. He's nasty. Oh, we got him right in the arm. Oh, and he fell down. Not an easy day for the giant. Oh, are we gonna shove him right up his, you know, his rearward cavity? Yes. The cannon crews are making it work for us. They're making it work. Boy, their fire rate is just intense. Wow, the cannons are just wailing on it. Let's instead start spreading our fire a little bit here. Let's get a couple of guys on those and one on those black orcs. And our catapults can hit the black orcs as well. Yeah, those trolls are going to be nasty. Oh, we're blowing them apart with the cannons. Those black orcs are taking some nasty shots now. Look at these guys. Brutal. Brutal and terrifying black orcs. Some of the best heavy infantry in the game, without a doubt. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, the dwarves know how nasty they are, and so they're going to take the worst of it. Absolutely. I guess let's get Gromandel back to the front line a little bit. Yep, the boar boys have been chased off a little bit. These are longbeards. Let's move in and get more covered over there. Here comes those black orcs. They're taking a little bit of crossbow fire. Can we get another volley from the cannon crew, maybe? Another volley from the cannon crew? Nope, not quite. The Skulder Guard are unloading their steam attacks, though. Let's get them over here. Nasty skulkers and night goblins are moving in. Let's hose down those nasty skulkers, actually. The Grumbling Guard, they can handle these guys. Fanatics are moving into the ranks, and they're doing lots and lots of damage. How are we doing over here? The Skulder Guard? Come on, guys. Unleash. Unleash it. They're being weird. There we go. Well, one burst did not do it. Gromandel, fight that giant. Go fast mode. Who is that? Some guy, but Gromandel can handle that one. In fact, let's get the hammerers on it as well. And the crossbowmen can handle it. I think we're going to move these guys down over here. We need some help. All these damn goblos, there's so many of them. Let's get all our cannons and stuff in this mess. That'll do it. We have to do something about that. Crossbowmen, start filling them up. There are a lot of these damn little... There's just arrows flying everywhere. We do not have the quarrelers that we used to. But now we're hitting it with all the artillery we've got, and it's doing a lot of damage. Look at the amount of fire they're taking. Rocks and bolts and cannons. Yes, the dwarves know how to return fire, that is for sure. Wow, looking good. Gromandel is just murdering this giant over here without a problem. Let's use our flashbang or our flash bomb. That giant's gonna go down, but he has taken a lot of these hammerers with him. That is clear. Let's get these longbeards to move in on that hero. Over here, those night goblins are doing some pretty bad damage to us. What is this? Savage orcs are behind us. Let's get the master engineer in there to fight them off. Longbeards, get in there. Let's pull the Skolder guard back. They're all over us. We simply do not have the grumbling guard are pretty much dead. We don't have the quarrelers to handle this army. We lost 2 units cards of quarrelers, and that was enough to really make a difference here. Let's get the crew back on those goblobbers and start hammering these night goblin archers. Let's get behind these nasty skulkers with the Norgaloon's iron breakers are of course in almost full numbers. That is no doubt a problem, or not a problem, but okay, the battle's over. Wow. That was a tough fight. It was a tough fight because we didn't have quite the capability to return fire against all their low-tier archers. And that, I mean, when you've got 160 archers doing 1 damage each, that adds up really fast. And I think it added up pretty quick on some of our young Dawi here. But we win. Let's get out. Lovely. All of our unit cards are alive. We got a little bit of extra money, which is great. I don't think that's a very good item, so. Alright, fine. Let's occupy again. Alright, our province is back under control. Let's just go back to the Venerate the Ancestors. We need that public order here. And we'll just upgrade Dok Karaz again, because that's all we could do.
How can I help?
Master Engineer, level 8. Let's take that next level of triangulation. We're looking pretty solid here.
Fine honor.
Throny, just stay in your area right now.
Let's move. Arcane winds under control.
Snorri can't do anything over there. What about if we go to Oakenhammer to practice? They don't have any walls either. What about this hero? Not the best. Let's just go damage those walls for that experience. Or not. And we're gonna just move on, I believe. Things are coming together slowly but surely. This upkeep is skyrocketing, but we're just gonna keep investing it over and over and then turn it around into something really good. But we desperately need to upgrade all of our current holdings, because this is like the heartland, and it's just, it's a mess. Oh, Crooked Moon invites the Vampire Council. I didn't even know we were at war with Crooked Moon. Isn't Crooked Moon like way over here? How did we even meet them? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure, but you know what? We knew it was gonna happen pretty soon. And now the vampires don't like us again. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Karak, what can we do here? We could get the airfield. I'm pretty much just building it for the movement range, honestly. But let's invest in other places first. Barakvar could really use an upgraded refectory. Black Crag, let's upgrade that. Mount Goonbad, oh, let's get the walls in Grom Peak. And then let's upgrade the refectory in Grom Peak as well. That's going to really help stabilize this region. And now we're out of money. Throny Doomtamer, you're keeping things actually working over there, so let's keep that. And why don't we keep working on these walls so that we can upgrade... Ooh, a Rune Bear. That's pretty nice. We're level 5. Let's go with Wound to defend yourself. And I think we're looking pretty good there, aren't we? The Border Princes took Matorka back, which is great. Now going to be moving in on Akendorf by the look of it. And things should be okay over there. Dok Karaz is putting itself back together. So I think we're going to just stay huddled up there. We don't really have enough money to do anything else, but we're going to be moving in on the Bloody Hands soon, I think. Did that battle we fought against the orcs count? Yes, it did. Okay. Good. Very good. 2 more turns for Karak to be upgraded. That's going to be nice. Moving on. Crooked Moon has a Wog. Yeah, see, they're so far away. I wonder if they're... It's so funny to see the Empire, like, holed up in the mountains, clutching their weapons. I hope they survive. Seems unlikely. The vampires are everywhere.
One rag.
Throny, you're running the show down there. Just keep it up. Let's keep hitting those walls. It's getting us crucial levels. Grand Peak is finally moving up. One more turn in Karak. I want to build the throne hall right away. God, that's going to help so much. I want to move in on those orcs too, as soon as we have a chance. Barakvar doesn't have the walls finished though, because I would rather move in and attack these right away, but then they'd move in on, well, they'd also move it on Branca Hills probably, which is pretty much undefended. But I'm tired of seeing these orcs just run around my territory. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it for a few more turns. I think we're just gonna save up all the money and make sure that we can get the throne room going as soon as possible. As soon as that damn throne room is built, we're finally gonna be able to get a grip here. Finally. Let's turn off the Venerate the Ancestors and go to Empower the Guilds for the Growth. And I think we're gonna move on. Oh, the Widows Confederate Widrioth. I think that's actually everything. Yeah, the Widows might have everything over there, which, whew, that could be, yeah. You know, when the Widows start pushing out, they start pushing out. And it's just nasty. So we finally upgraded +1 public order all provinces. Let's go straight into another +2. Really have to get it locked down because it's just the worst thing. Karak is finally level freaking 5. That's amazing. Let's throw down for the throne of the High King all the money. All the public order is just it's gonna come together super fast. Super fast. And then we'll build an airfield, and then what? What are we gonna build on top of an airfield? A Slayer Shrine? Probably. Just to have the option, and I know we need Slayers for one of our... one of our quests. Let's upgrade our mustering hall, though, because I don't like the idea that we can't get Longbeards over here. In case the worst happens, I'd rather be ready for it. Next turn, Grand Peak is going to be totally defensible. I think what we're going to do is move Thorgrim over here, and then we're going to just walk into Zufbar next turn because apparently they're not going to defend it. Apparently not. Grombendel. The refectory is going to be upgraded next turn, but it's really tough to keep this place going. It's just tough. I hate that Gromendel's locked down by something so innocuous, but we can't hold out against high-tier rebellions yet, I don't think. Or maybe we can now. Actually, we might be able to. Yeah, I think we might be able to. Let's get Grombendel over here. We're gonna move in on the Stone Mine Tower next turn, and then move in on Bitterstone Mine and Ekrund, I think. It's time to start taking these orcs down because they're just annoying. Super annoying.
Who calls me?
Nothing we can get there, that's fine. And I believe we're gonna move on to the next turn. Let's do it. Nice. Thorny Doomtamer is under attack by this assassin. Can we fight back? Not quite. They're in a duel over there, that's for sure. We're in the positives on the public order, but it's not going to last forever. I think we'll upgrade Barag to Wazbag, because when it gets to level 3, we can build another refectory, and we should be golden, I think. Dok Karaz, let's get that watch room going again. And in Karak, we still have a couple of slots open for nothing. All this other stuff is super expensive. So I'll just have to wait. Oh, damn it, Zufbar. They actually built something. Let's move in, though. Let's just build some basic stuff. We'll just get in there and kill them all, no problem.
Destroy them.
I was hoping we could just walk in, but it's just not going to happen. The public order is still not good, though. It's still not good. It's so annoying. It's the osmosis. Could be coming from anywhere, but we'll just have to deal with it. Hopefully Mount Goonbad can hold off against a standard rebellion. We'll find out. Over here, let's move in on the Stone Mine Tower with Grombendel. No problem. Just snuggle right in there. Move a character to Goro Madney Mountains. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, you know what? Let's get Snorri moving up north. Apparently a lot of quests need him to be up here.
A runesmith's duty is never done.
stone mine tower. Let's just build a watch room and then move on.
I'm here now.
We're -2 on the public order over here. So let's just... Oh, Throny's in some trouble over there. We're gonna have to deal with one rebellion over here, and there's nothing we can do about it, it seems. We'll just have to see how that goes for us. But we're about to unlock a +2 technology and another +2 with our Throne of the High King, so that might actually kind of might grind things to a halt for us and turn it around. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Moving on. Clan Angrand. They want a defensive alliance again. They're friends with Karak and the Empire. Sure, let's do it.
Away. It is an honor.
Karak wants a military alliance. Sure. Let's start doing all this. It'll be easier to confederate.
Welcome, friends of the dark.
The Border Princes also want a military alliance. I don't know. Nah. Leadership all armies, but public order +3. Let's do it. We needed that. That's gonna help a lot, I think. Maybe. Ooh, Strigos Empire. I don't know where these guys are coming from, but we do have vampires in our land. Not excited about that at all.
Okay.
Over here, our Master Engineer is level 9. Let's go with that ballistics calibration. Oh, that is sweet.
You know who
Let's go over here. Let's keep up the pain train. It's time for Gromandel to get a little bit of a grudge. He'll get his grudge in. Black Crag, level 3. Looking good. I want money. Let's take that money. Let's take this money. Whew, that's pretty expensive. I think we're gonna hit the walls first. And then let's look around elsewhere for where to put money. Barak Var, would be nice to have these harbors upgraded again. I think in Black Crag we're just going to upgrade the gold again. It's going to give us just that much more money. And we will move our Thane across the line. Oh, nice. Very nice. Everything's coming together just barely.
Wipe out the trespassers.
We've got Isabella moving in over here trying to save Zufbar, but you know what?
Another grudge.
Too late. Zufbar is ours. Wow, that we took a little bit more damage than I thought we would, but let's just occupy.
Yes.
Thorgrim, level 14. Research rate plus 7% is hard to turn down. Inspirational leader is really nice. I think we're going to start taking these blue skills. So let's go with Purebeard. Could really use that untainted. And Zufbar is a mess. It's an absolute mess. Let's just get a barley field to help with that growth. And Isabella's bearing down on us. We might end up trapped behind the walls with what we can get. That would be a little bit worrisome. In fact, could we get... Let's get just Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. That'll do. It'll do. Gromendel, you're waiting for next turn. We'll move on the Bitterstone Mine and then on Ekrund. That we could really use a big old city like that. That'll be nice. But until then, this is going to be not the easiest stuff to hold. Let's just turn off taxes. And move on to the next turn. Are we there already? Let's see, we got the brass cleaver for Thorgrim. I think the brass cleaver is pretty good, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Everyone around him, +9 melee attack. Hell yeah, let's do that. That's too good. And now we'll move on. Oh, what does Orion want? Hey, he wants a non-aggression pact. Okay, let's take it. Zufbar is under siege. Oh, damn it.
No.
Isabella has arrived again. Isabella's got a forbidden rod. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Thorgrim's in trouble. Thorgrim's in trouble. It might have been a little bit too... It might have been an overreach to take Zufbar. It might have been a bit of an overreach.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts.
But he's not down yet. He's got a lot of good items. We don't have a garrison though, so it's just going to be this. We're going to have to get clever. We might end up holding the center of the town against all odds. But there could be 2 full armies of undead bearing down on us. That seems like it would be kind of a desperate last stand. I hope it's not the case, but it very well might be. It very well might be.
It is time.
Gromendel's ready to move on the Bitterstone Mine and then Ekrund. So we are at least making excellent ground over here in this area. Although more orcs are spotted down here. Who is this? Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet, the Bloody Hands. I didn't know Wurzag was the Bloody Hands. I thought he was the Greenskins faction. He's like a special hero and everything. Interesting. Well, that could be a little bit tough. Valea's Sorrow doesn't even have walls, so it's probably done for. I didn't realize it didn't have walls. But Karak 8 Peaks, it's got a pretty legit garrison. So I don't think it's going to be able to fall to that. I mean, just the 2 Iron Breakers alone should make a very big difference down here. Black Crag, it's got a decent garrison. It's not the best, but it's decent. We're exposed down here. And the Bloody Hands are, well, we're going to be taking some and maybe losing some at the same time. That's sometimes how it goes. But all in all, let's put it this way. I know we didn't do like battle after battle after battle in this episode, but we started this episode with like 1,400 upkeep. And now we're up to 7,600. I'd call that progress in the greater scheme of things. And now we just have to fight to hold it and continue growing it, and then maybe we're gonna get another stack soon. And then we'll make even more progress. So we ended this episode much better than we started it. I will tell you that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.